Yesterday, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit confirmed more tyranny by the Gestapo of an FBI under the Biden regime, which had gone into the safety deposit boxes of individuals in Beverly Hills without a sufficient warrant, inspecting everything, testing it for drugs, you name it. The Ninth Circuit ruled this was the worst violation of Fourth Amendment constitutional law since King George III. Give the Ninth Circuit credit. It's been criticized a lot for being far left. But I'll tell you something. It's a hell of a lot better than the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit that would have rubber stamped what the FBI did, as we've seen what it's doing with regard to peaceful January 6 protesters and what's going on there. This type of tyranny, this type of heavy-handedness, this type of intrusion into the rights of the American people in our Constitution was also seen years ago, and I got two preliminary injunctions after Edward Snowden came out with regard to the unconstitutional surveillance of Verizon cell phone users, of which I was one. I was the lead plaintiff. The case is Clayman versus Obama. It's a landmark case. Two preliminary injunctions. The Judge Leon, Richard Leon, ruled that that was a violation of constitutional law under our Fourth Amendment. And now, of course, we see what the FBI has done in the Justice Department with regard to peaceful January 6 protesters. It again violated Section 702 of the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, gathering illegal information to use against these protesters in court cases, using it to indict them, to prosecute, to convict them, and to sentence them. We have a lawsuit in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Florida, and we have a class action with our clients, major clients, who were persecuted by the FBI and by the Justice Department. So I want you to go to freedomwatchusa.org. We can get good court rulings. We can prevail. We can have an effect on these illegal prosecutions and also convictions. It's important because we need to preserve our civil liberties and our rights, which are being trampled upon by a Gestapo of a Biden Justice Department. So I need your help. We need tax-deductible contributions to get bigger. We are your Justice Department. You have no actual Justice Department. And get my book, It Takes a Counter-Revolution, Wake Up America. It's my plan for how to save this country. And if you have any suggestions, contact me at Clayman, that's E for Elliot, at gmail.com. God bless you. God bless your family. And God save America. When you see these things that are going on, you know we're in deep trouble. When the government is tyrannical like it is today, it is time for the American people to fight back peacefully and legally. I'll be back tomorrow with another special podcast. Until then, remember, the Father and Son will only help us if we help ourselves. Thank you for listening to me.